LinkedIn is a lead gen goldmine, but most people are missing a few tricks. A few mistakes that I see time and time again, and in this video I'm going to show you the 12 most common mistakes I see people making on LinkedIn that's killing their engagement, their growth, and most importantly, their lead gen. Mistake number 1, sending cold pitches. Social media is called social for a reason. If you just pitch slap people straight out the gate without building any form of relationship or conversation with them, you're going to get the backup. And people whose backs are up will almost never become a lead or a client. Instead, focus on engaging with people's content and starting actual conversations with them first. Actual conversations. Interact with the posts, comment on their updates, and send a DM in a natural way. You want to genuinely connect with them first. Put the social back into social media. Then when someone is ready to book a call or buy from you, you've already done the groundwork. They already know you, like you, and trust you. Mistake number 2, unintentional content. We've all seen the advice out there where people are like, stay consistent and the money will come. But what most people won't tell you is that consistency alone isn't enough. If you're consistently posting irrelevant content and you're not thinking about the goals or the intention or the objectives behind each post, then you're not going to see audience growth, you're not going to see followers turn into leads, and you definitely won't see leads turn into clients. So rather than being completely reactive, create a content strategy that is intentional, and it's based on what you want to achieve and also what's going to help your clients or potential clients. Because this strategic approach is going to lead to faster audience growth, more leads, and more leads that actually do turn into clients, which is what you want, right? Mistake number 3, not having creator mode turned on. If you haven't got creator mode turned on LinkedIn, you are missing out on a whole host of features that will help your business. Creator mode gives you the chance to be featured in the discover part of LinkedIn, which means your posts are going to get pushed to more people. And it provides more detailed analytics that are going to help you grow your profile and your presence. But wait, there's more. Creator mode also gives you access to LinkedIn Lives, LinkedIn newsletters, and audio events as well. So if you've not switched over, you know what to do. Mistake number 4, big one, selling all the time. I get it. I know how hard it is to balance the non-sales content with sales content. When it comes to sales, it's important to talk about your offer. It's important that your audience know that you can help them. But if that's the only content you're posting, it's going to get real boring real quickly, not only for your audience, but for you as well. So what I advise my clients to do is to zoom out and look at content for the week, or even better, the month. And then you can start to plot this intentional content and sales-based content on specific days, rather than being reactive all the time and just posting it every single day. Because there's a time and a place for selling. And that time and that place are not all the time and not everywhere. Mistake number 5 is the exact opposite of mistake number 4, not selling at all. Because I see a lot of people who are clearly uncomfortable with selling. And all they do is just focus on growth because they've got this mental block. Because you might be building followers, but if these followers don't know that you can actually help them or what you offer is going to be of use, how are you going to leverage the attention that you're getting from those followers and actually turn it into money? Yes, social media does need to be social and personal and business focused, but if it's only non-sales content, you're not going to make money. The key here is balance. A balance of content that captures your audience's attention, that builds trust with them, and converts them into leads or sales. Simples. Mistake number 6 is a lack of outbound engagement. It's highly unlikely, especially at the beginning, that your content is going to go viral or even close. By showing up in the comments section of big creators, potential clients, and other people that are in your space, you're no longer just relying on your posts to do the work for you. Outbound engagement allows you to create more touch points, stay top of mind for people who will eventually become clients, and build relationships too. But remember, just like your content should be intentional, your engagement should be intentional as well. Don't engage with people who you don't genuinely want to build relationships with. Avoid purely interacting with the big accounts just for the sake of it or just ticking boxes. You don't just have to interact with your ideal clients or prospects either. Interact with anyone who could become a potential fan of yours or anyone that has a similar target audience that can help spread the word about you or about the thing that you offer. Mistake number 7, not having a complete profile. If you got gaps in your profile, you got gaps in your marketing. And there are lots of different parts on a LinkedIn profile that you can optimize in order to ensure that anyone that visits it gets the best experience. From your profile picture and your banner, to your headline, to your location, to your profile link, all of these things really matter, whether it's a first-time visitor or someone that's considering working with you. You want to make sure you're conveying the right message. which is who you help and how you help them and how easy it is to get in touch and how to do it as well. If you want more detail on this, I have another video on my YouTube channel where I break down how to optimize a profile, and also another one giving context as to why mine is the way it is too. But make sure you're not showing up with gaps in that marketing. Mistake number 8, no consistency. One thing that we say to our clients regularly is that consistency beats intensity 90% of the time. It also beats inconsistent, sporadic posting that confuses your audience and doesn't actually allow them to even see your content regularly. So start small and start sustainably. And by that, I mean posting at a frequency that you can commit to regularly. Then when you actually turn this into a habit and you're used to it, you can build on that foundation. Prioritizing consistency over volume so you can build an even longer term content creation habit and make money that way. Mistake number 9, forgetting social proof. The quickest route to winning clients is obviously taking them down the know, like, trust journey. No secrets there. And trust is the most important part of that journey, because if people don't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. And in my opinion, the best way to build trust is through social proof. And this doesn't have to be overthought. It could just be client results, screenshots, testimonials, interviews, awards, press coverage, maybe some stats about the results you've achieved, and also any user-generated content as well. Because it's much more powerful when other people say that you're good rather than you just consistently harping on about yourself, which is something I see a lot of the time. Mistake number 10, not using video content. There will come a time when you see a competitor sharing video and you'll wish you'd done it before them. So start today. Doesn't have to be anything overcomplicated. Do a screen share, show up on camera, film yourself while you're on a walk, and talk about your journey. Document rather than create. Show people what you're up to, and don't obsess over the number of likes or the engagement it's going to get, especially the first time round. The key is to start now, and I don't mean tomorrow or later on. Pause this video or close it down and show up on your own video, because that is what's going to differentiate you from all the other people that do what you do who aren't posting video. Mistake number 11, forgetting to share personal content as well as business content. If you're building a personal brand on LinkedIn, it's easy to fall into the share business content only kind of trap or mindset. And yeah, that's important, because you're not just a business, you're actually a person. And what does the word personal start with? Not P, person. Oh. So you want to be personal. The most successful creators on LinkedIn strike a balance between this personal side and their business side too. Think about it this way. People connect with people. People don't usually connect with businesses. They want to know the person behind the profile. One of my favorite ever carousel creators, shout out to Dane Walker, shared this image recently. And in this, he shows the difference between a personal brand and the business brand. And you can see a massive difference in followers. And that's because they're all sharing personal content. This could be your journey, your challenges, your experiences, your opinions, or even something fun or inspiring that happened to you. It's these personal stories that help humanize your brand and attract people to the real you. And it might just cement the decision to work with you rather than someone else. Mistake number 12, engagement pods. A pod is a group of LinkedIn users who all get together and blow each other's trumpets. And by that, I mean they like each other's posts and comment on them and share them and probably like wear weird clothes and stuff. Sounds like a pretty good way to boost your engagement, right? Free engagement. And yes, these pods might give your post an initial bit of extra reach, but it's not real engagement and it's not really authentic. And LinkedIn's algorithm is pretty smart. It can detect inauthentic engagement patterns, and this will cause a lot more damage to your content and its reach in the long term. And going back to one of the last points, it doesn't help you build that true or deeper connection with your audience either. It's literally just inflating numbers. So the message here is to forget anything that isn't authentic. This kind of stuff is fake. And once you see it once, it's pretty obvious to spot who's up to no good. Now, if you bear with me for a second, I'm just going to text my pod friends and let them know that this post is going live tomorrow. So there you have it. 12 mistakes I see time and time again all over LinkedIn. Now, if you want to stay away from some of these, if you're a coach, creator, freelancer, agency owner, small business owner, in fact, who wants to win more clients online without joining pods, without spending money on ads, without all the complex hashtag strategies and loads of weird funnels, then we want to speak to you. So you can book a call on the link underneath this video. Alternatively, you can check out some other videos on my YouTube channel or on my LinkedIn page, which are all talking about building a consistent strategy with your content, putting together a bulletproof offer, generating leads, closing sales, and world-class delivery as well. That's it for this week or this video. I will see you next time. Goodbye.